Welcome back, and welcome to another Shintone video. This time, I'm bringing back the ultimate stage speculation and slapping a session 2 on it. Why? Because I said I was going to do it. And this is the final speculation session 2. Also, it's the perfect time to do it because I've been really wanting to do it for quite some time now, and with the information we have now is absolutely the perfect time, and especially for what I found, and I would like to share it to you today. Now, if you didn't watch the first one, do not sweat it. We're going to cover some points of the first one, the most important points. Basically, in the first one, we came to the conclusion that it has to be a landmark and a manga landmark of some kind. You gotta mix those together and you get a stage. Now, we have a total of 11 stages in the game so far, with the inclusion of a Hunter x Hunter presence stage. Now, that's going to be very important to note how much presence a series has on a stage and who it has a stage with. Now, yes, the stages are indeed beautiful and probably one of the best parts about the game, and we're definitely getting more. But how much more? I did a poll on Twitter not too long ago asking how many stages you think we will have in total in the game. And the consensus seems to be 15 stages, and I'm going to have to agree here. Because with the total of 11 stages we have confirmed, plus 4, and it says there's more, I think we do get 15, and I think the 4 is what we're going to focus on here today. So we're going to speculate 4 brand new stages and who's going to be involved in that stage, and I think I have a pretty good idea. But before we go anywhere, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the accuracy of session 1. Now, we did pinpoint Paris. There would be definitely, I thought at the time would be a Paris stage, and there was, but the mixture was not Medaka Box. It was Saint Seiya, and that was interesting, and that's going to be important to note. And moving forward, I thought maybe a London and Soul Society stage would work at that time. Now, it wasn't too far off, or it wasn't too stupid of an idea, obviously, because the Big Ben appears in the Hidden Leaf Village. So I've gotten pretty close with the landmark, but there was one more that hasn't been confirmed yet, and that's the Australia stage, mixed in possibly with a Master Roshi house. And I did say My Hero, but I don't think My Hero is going to get stage presence, and we're going to get to that in a second. But we're going to bring this back. I'm going to speak on it a little later in the video, but now it's time to bring back those important notes into this mini theory that I have about the game, which states that every series that has stage presence in the game will have multiple reps, being that 2 or 3. And so far, Fist of the North Star and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have 1 rep, but they have stage presence, meaning, according to this theory, they should have at least 1 or 2 more reps incoming. And another and very important thing to note is that both Yu Yu Hakusho and Rurouni Kenshin do not have stage presence announced yet or shown yet inside the game. So that could be a pretty good pointer as to what stages we might get in the game, meaning that Yu Yu Hakusho is gonna be in Yu Yu Hakusho influenced stage or a Rurouni Kenshin influenced stage. So with that in mind, let's continue on with this speculation. Let's get started. Now, this is what the map looked like before in October and during session 1, and here's what it looks like now. We have gotten a handful of new places since then, but there's one thing I really want to point out before we get anywhere else, is where exactly this Black Whale stage is. And I believe it might be in Rio de Janeiro. Now, I'm sorry if I didn't say that in accent. Yeah, but I believe it may be in there. It does look like it. It does look like it's somewhere from there, according to this picture. So I'm gonna have to take that guess, because we kind of need a stage in South America right now. So I believe it's in Rio de Janeiro. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it there with that guess. So we're gonna leave the Black Whale stage right there on the map for now, and we'll see if we're right on that. Now remember, we need 4. We're gonna head for 4 stages, 4 locations in the world, to mix with the manga locations. So I brought back Sydney Opera House and the Great Wall from the last video, and added 2 new ones, the Red Square in Russia and the Nile River in Egypt. Now, as you can tell, we have that pretty much covers up the whole map on the website, so it does look full, and it does cover up pretty much every continent. So there's a stage in every continent except Antarctica, because I don't think we're gonna get one from there, but we'll see. Of course, you notice the Goku and Luffy here. Why are they here? Because we're not done with the Dragon Ball and One Piece stage presence yet. Naruto has a total of 3, and they both have 2, and they know they have to even up. So basically, out of the next 4 stages to be expected, I expect a Dragon Ball and One Piece influence mixture with somebody else, another series. So that's 2 out of the 4 stages. It could be Dragon Ball and One Piece, and it could be any of the choices here, which I think could be Master Roshi's house and the Cell games. Even though I prefer another tournament stage, I think the Cell games is likely, especially since Cell's in the game. Or it could be the Kuja Palace, since Boa Hancock is in the game, and it would fit nicely alongside the background of a stage. And I could see Dressrosa or something from Dressrosa being involved in the background of the stage. Especially if Doflamingo might be in the game. There's still more chance for Dragon Ball and One Piece characters. There's no set number. Now, moving onwards to Yu Yu Hakusho and Rurouni Kenshin stages that we previously said as part of the theory. If you follow the theory, we should be getting a stage from each of them, or a stage influence of some kind. And I think it's most likely going to be involving Kenshin's Infernal Crags and Yu Yu Hakusho's Dark Tournament stage. Those could be easily mixed into like the Nile River or something, or they could be a mix in themselves. But do expect this. Do expect them to be mixed with a Dragon Ball or One Piece stage. Because without a shadow of a doubt, we will be getting another Dragon Ball or One Piece influence stage. They need to catch up with Naruto essentially. So I can imagine maybe a Dark Tournament stage with the Cell game stage type of thing going on. But we're not done with the speculation just yet. Along with Yu Yu Hakusho and Rurouni Kenshin, we have yet to see anything from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I believe that they will be having a stage presence along with multiple reps. If the theory is followed, if they do get Jotaro and Dio, they will have a stage presence as well in the game. Now, I do expect it with a Dragon Ball or One Piece, like I said, remember, they had to catch up with Naruto and their stage present numbers, so probably 2 out of the 4 stages left will be a mix-in with them. So I expect a JoJo mix-in, or maybe we might get surprised, maybe a JoJo stage by itself, but that's unlikely. And that brings us to the end of the session 2 of the stage speculation. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this and other games coming up soon of interest, of course. And until the next confirmation, I will be seeing you. Now, peace.
Continue.
This might take longer than I thought. You guys really need to train more seriously. You're really something. I'm so proud of you. I hope you'll come back someday. See you later. Kamehame!